ver si le quedan energías para un último arranque.
Rodrigo, one last chance, maybe. Benzema. Rodrigo!
Hat-trick! Real Madrid pulled apart Galatasaray in November, winning 6-0. But a draw and defeat against PSG resulted in a second-place finish in the group. Madrid are also second best at the moment in La Liga, surprisingly beaten on Saturday at Levante. It was only a second loss of the campaign in the league, which is the priority this season. Of late, winning the Champions League has become rather normal.
There's no doubt that this squad right now is favourites to win La Liga. Maybe not the Champions League, but to win La Liga, and I think you can see that in the discourse of Zidane, who's made a point of prioritising the league title all the way through the season. Partly, I think, because he sees it as a measure of where a team truly is. I think he sees this as the stepping stone as well towards a culture of consistency, which Real Madrid haven't really had over the last decade, despite those enormous successes in Europe.
They need to win in Spain, because Real Madrid win a lot of Champions League, but just 2 or 3 in the last 10 years. And Zidane can put the fire inside the player to win La Liga, and I think it's the difference in this year.
There's a very conscious policy at Real Madrid at the moment to shift away from that idea of signing Galacticos, not least of course because there's an economic reality to it, that those Galacticos are too expensive now for Real Madrid to sign. So you see someone like Hazard who can turn up, but that's because he's in the final year of his contract. Beyond that, you have to get those superstars younger.
Yo creo que esa juventud, esa ilusión y ese hambre por seguir ganando cosas y seguir conquistando títulos lo aportan también esos jóvenes, ¿no? Al final es una mezcla entre los veteranos que tenemos más experiencia y los jóvenes, ¿no? Es una mezcla muy positiva que hay que mantener dentro de un equipo para después querer ganar.
He came back in part because they asked him, because he didn't feel in a position to say no, but it also says something about him coming back to try and make a point, that says, right, I'm going to construct a team, a slightly younger team maybe, a team that perhaps is better day by day, if not as successful perhaps on those big moments, those big Champions League nights.
Cristiano Ronaldo! Who else on a big night?
One of the ways that they've successfully kind of overcome the departure of Cristiano Ronaldo is become more strong defensively. Because of course they recognise that here's 50 goals a season we haven't got, and so therefore we're going to have to defend better. So seen through the prism of this season, you would say it's been broadly successful. But of course we can't forget that the season that began this post-Cristiano Ronaldo period was last year, and it was disastrous.
Now the other players need to absorb the responsibility to do things inside the pitch and outside the pitch. Then when Cristiano is here, they don't need to do.
It's taken possibly a season longer than they might have liked. It does feel like they're coming through it now.
Vinicius, and that is so coolly taken. And Real Madrid are in front again.
With or without only a second La Liga win in 8 years, a younger Madrid are far from ignoring the Champions League and bringing home la 14ª.
Se crea una magia y una energía distinta que ya podrás ver reflejado en la mirada de todo el madridismo, por lo tanto por eso es distinta para nuestra afición y para nosotros los jugadores. Es una competición única y es una maravilla poder ganarla y poder alzar un trofeo tan bonito como el de la Champions.
I think Zidane was very conscious when he walked away from Real Madrid that despite the fact that he won 3 Champions Leagues in a row, there were people who thought he wasn't a good coach. He talked a lot about having not competed for the league title in that final season when he was 15 points behind Barcelona, and how he felt like this showed that continuity of effort, if you like, and the culture at the club wasn't what he wanted it to be. And so I think in part the return to the club was partly about demonstrating that he wasn't just this guy, and this sounds ridiculous, but let me say it anyway, he wasn't just this guy that won 3 European Cups in a row.